I think Jane is one of the most amazing Bastyrians. She represents all the best of Bastyr. I can't imagine ways she hasn't been a leader at Bastyr. I mean, as a student, her work in the clinic, her work on faculty, her work as a dean, she really has made her mark throughout the institution, and its heart, its soul, its character, and its curriculum, and its outcomes. She's a big part of why we are what we are.
Jane is very big-hearted.
I think of team player.
Definitely a leader.
One of the most honest and caring individuals that I know.
Brave.
Extraordinarily intelligent.
Transformational.
A consummate professional.
I think Jane is probably one of the most remarkable people I know.
She has the strongest integrity and work ethic, incredible dedication, and I would say that she is just a constant advocate for all things of naturopathic medicine and Bastyr University.
When I first met Jane, she and I started what we called the Healing AIDS Research Project, HARP. And Jane was a very, very important partner in that endeavor, and that's where we learned how to be doctors with really sick people.
Leanna and Jane were involved in successfully setting up the first Bastyr Research Center, and it was very focused on complementary and alternative approaches and gathering in that universe what were the complementary and alternative modalities that people suffering from HIV/AIDS were using.
Jane is the type of person who just always steps up, and while most people will remember Jane as dean, which was of course her most important role in my opinion, she was a leader even when she was back as a faculty member, as a clinic supervisor at BCNH.
As an educator, I see her putting in an amazing amount of energy into her students. It takes a lot of energy to treat patients. But to treat patients and in the context of that also teach students takes even more energy. And I saw her give so much of herself to both of those.
Jane's vision of expanding the clinical services in particular, I think really speaks to the role and the legacy that she has left. Expanding into the King County clinic system is just enormous. Really leadership by example and a lot of great vision and a real understanding of what the community needs.
Jane has impacted Bastyr in that she has been foundational to who we are. She has made a difference in what we've looked for as far as a student body. She's made a difference in the curriculum. She's made a difference in the other programs and the way they've grown. She was on the board of trustees, for heaven's sakes, of Harborview.
Which was an astounding thing to do at that time in our profession. And it just demonstrated her extraordinary ability to put herself out there on the line, no matter what.
When she speaks, people know she knows what she's talking about, and they trust her. Therefore, they trust Bastyr. Therefore, they trust naturopathic medicine and the profession.
Her legacy is the personal relationships she's had with faculty, staff, and students, but also shepherding the new curriculum into being is a clear legacy.
She, many times over in all of her roles, embodied what it meant to be a naturopath and how to carry that with grace and eloquence and integrity.
Jane is passionate, and she loves Bastyr University with her heart and soul. And the way that Bastyr University graduates can change the world. She really thinks that that can happen.
It is very hard to imagine Bastyr without Dr. Guiltinan. To me, she is the heart and soul of not only the naturopathic school of naturopathic medicine at Bastyr, but I think of the profession. I think that she has definitely embodied what all prospective students and what all students want to be. Just ask any one person who has ever worked with her or for her and you'll get the same answer. She's a tremendous person. I think has just been a blessing for this university.
Well, in terms of thinking about being a pioneer, I really didn't think of myself at that time as being a pioneer. My motivation was the excitement and the passion I felt about naturopathic medicine itself and what it could potentially bring to the healthcare system. Once I got here and realized how many obstacles we had politically in terms of being accepted, it was a little daunting, but the medicine and what I wanted to do and the kind of impact I wanted to have on the world and with the people that I worked with, naturopathic medicine was the only path for me. And it is a wonderful, wonderful career path.